So, this is my old soldering station. Well, I bought it a year ago, but the hot air gun not working. It's got error 2 on it. I bought a new hot air gun, it didn't fix it. So what did I have to do? Well, I ended up going to buy something. That I've used something similar before. ATTEN ST. ATTEN ST is a Chinese company. I won't show you anything on the front, just that bit there. Yeah, ATTEN ST is a Chinese company that does electronics, and it does it in a good way. So here's the book. Okay, so it's an expensive hot air gun. Having a guess that they sent me exactly the same plug, and they did. They've done a really good job. These are the guys from, oh look, they've thrown in a earth lead, which I'm pretty happy. Haven't had a new earth lead for a long time. So, what's under the box? What's under the foam? Whoa! It's a new hot air gun. And what am I going to use that for? Yeah, more to follow on that one. Now, there was something else that came this week, and I'd love to show it to you, but it was more bits. Look at that. I've got tons. I can do a whole rework station here. Yeah, when I got taught this type of stuff, they used to cost something like $25,000 to get one of these rework stations, believe it or not. Yeah, I got taught NASA soldering back in the day. Yeah, so I have this, and this will become, it's magnetized, so every time you put it down onto the stand, it turns off, apparently. We're going to find that out in a minute. We're going to plug it in, have a look. ATTEN ST. Love it, love it. Better be happy with a plan like this comes together. So, what's this little bit here for? Well, that would be to take the heads off, so they're magnetized. There's no screwing them on or tightening them up or doing any of that type of stuff. We'll throw the box away, we don't need that anymore. Box is adequate. Ah, that's what that's for. Alright, so you got your earthing connector on the back for anti-static. So I could have a nice anti-static mat put down, which I'd like to, because I used to have one when I was, you know, in the military once. I used to have an anti-static mat. And yeah, I used to repair things. So you plug your anti-static mat in, then you plug it onto something like, oh, I don't know, this looks good, and plug it into this. That would be an anti-static strap. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm using alligator clips. Don't judge me! Please don't judge me. Alright, what do we got in here? So these are all screw-ons. These are screw-on ones. Why they send screw-on ones? I don't know. I don't know why they send screw-on ones. But okay, what do we got? Look at that. Oh wow. Here's the magnetic ones. I'm hoping they're magnetic. So you could switch over the heads. That would be handy. Wouldn't it? So many problems. Some of those screws have come off. We'll have to fix them. One came off. Don't know how the hell they come off like that. Okay. We'll sort that out in a minute. That sits like that. And you can feel that magnet. It's pretty good actually. So I can pop that on there like that. It just pops on. I don't know why. They must be for a special purpose. So if I turn it on, I have, it's off. Or was it off? I don't know. Let's come out and have a look. So this is our ST862D. It is off. Let's do, not sure what the percentage is. That's airflow. Righto. Temperature. Oh, I can do, oh, like that. So I can go 400, and I should be able to grab a circuit board and we can do a test. Alright, so this is a board that I did today. So if I take this off, does it turn on? No. Waiting for it to turn on. Why is it saying off? I don't know. It's telling me off. Why is it telling me off? Anyone know? Anyone? It should just turn on. There's no other switches, is there? No. Oh, why didn't I notice that before? Okay, everyone. I did notice in the book there is an on button on the actual cable. So I can just turn it on and it will start warming up pretty quick. And I noticed the flashing lights, so it must be drawing some decent power. So I can turn it off from the lead. So I need something to pull this equipment off. So you can see that the power it's pulling is some decent amps. I reckon I'm pulling at least a kilowatt, guys. Kilowatt. Now, what can I use to pull this off? I think I can use this old dental tool. That chips off. I can just remove this tip and turn it off from there, which is fantastic because it's now dropping temperature pretty quick and the lights aren't flashing, so I'm happy with that. I can drop that off. Okay, it's dropping away, and this one's just stopped and it's off. And I can probably take that off if I wanted to, but I'll just leave it and pop it in there. One little thing I missed out on, everyone. You can press these two buttons here and you'll go into the menus. So on, off, setting. There's not much there to do, local. And then you can go to temperature settings. So you'll be able to do that as well. So you can do that. So it's locked at the moment. So that's on, that's off, on, off. Anyway, you can lock it. You can do other things with it. You can go from, you can change on number 3, you can change it to Fahrenheit or Celsius. So once you put these two buttons to press number 3, you get Fahrenheit and Celsius. You can go to the off position and you can go to a setting position. So, just letting you know, that's all that it'll do, and you can switch it off from there. So that's one other thing that I forgot to mention, and there's a lot more. You can restore the factory settings by pressing the up down button to adjust the on off, and pressing number 2 when the in menu on, then return the normal operating interface to restoring factory settings. You can temperature calibrate. Okay, under menu calibrate mode, press the up and down keys to enable temperature calibration function, whose calibration zone is -50 to 50 degrees. So I think that's what they're talking about. So -90 Fahrenheit to 90 Fahrenheit. Calibration values will be negative as actual measurement temperature is lower than setting temperature. Calibration values will be positive as actual measurement temperatures is higher than actual temperature. Now there's a beat. You can remove the beat setting by going into under the menu, go to BL mode, and user can turn it on and off in the beep setting. So if I'm in so if I'm in the beep setting, so that's on, off, trying to beep, no, that's all right. Okay, let's try number 2, off. I wonder if there's other settings here. No. Okay, so if I press number 3 more than once, you go to factory, number 2, factory on and off. Then I can go to calibrate, so it's set at 0 at the moment, I'm not going to touch that. And then I can turn that on and off, the beep setting on and off. And then there's another HT setting, which I haven't read yet, but I would think it was... So it can set a defined work period, the HT0 mode. And then you can have a standby, off standby mode, so you can set the standby mode for a period of time that you can set that to turn off. So like if I go like that, and I go through here, I'll turn my beep on. I do actually like the beep. Okay, so standby mode, I can set that on for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or whatever I want to set it for. So, and then there's a NOR setting, which I have no idea what the NOR setting is. I would say it's on the last page that I haven't even read. So start mode option. So heat up start mode option. There are 2 options available: normal mode, default, and standby function. Has turned on but not entered to standby mode. And then after that it has enforce mode. So it's got an NORD and then an enforce mode. So I just set that for you. So that, you got the enforce mode, you got normal mode, so you can enforce it. So there's standby function mode is forbidden under this mode. Okay, so there's a whole lot of faults that can go on. There's E2, open circuit of sensor. That's probably what's wrong. Device over there. So poor contact of air gun connector or handle. Please change heater. So yeah, that's what it's saying on the other one. So then error 3 is no zero cross signal. Error E7 is a short of the sensor. E8 is an over temperature protection, and E10 is heater over temperature. Return to factory. E11 is fan broken. Return to factory. E13, the heating output switch component was failed, so the heater is off. And then there's display of messy code. I don't understand what that actually means. It must be the display must be playing up. Anyway, so you can set, you've got 3 settings you can set on this system. So ATTENS, it is the SD862D, and it is a quality product. Quality there, straight away, it's quality. Thank you, ATTENS. I own one of your crows, which Joe still needs to get a crow. I keep telling him that on his channel. Come on, Joe. Average Joe, come on. Boom. Let's get a quality crow oscilloscope. Got a lot of stuff here. Anyway, nice to see you all and nice to talk to you, and I'll see you on the next one. And if any ladies are watching, I appreciate you watching as well.